Almost bought a shirt, almost.
I'm gonna buy you a shirt, right? Once we hit 1,000 subs, I'm buying this guy some clothes. Here we go.
Do it.
Weak, so I need beautiful wings if we accomplishing things. Prostrate, laying low at the feet of the king. I need beautiful wings if we accomplishing things. Keep me in order, I can sway by beautiful things. Not trying to Picasso, I'm trying to.
All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Game Changers. Matt,
Gabe.
all right, we're back. We are going into this time. We're going into NF Outro versus NF Let Me Go. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, make sure you do that too. All right. I want to give out a shout out to Therese Ball or There's Ball. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you check out a lot of my videos, so thank you for the support. Wanted to give you a shout out because you gave us a recommendation for another song, and I forgot to give you a shout out. So this is for you. You recommended Outro. So this is NF Outro versus NF Let Me Go. Two bangers again. This is gonna be a tough one. I think Gabe's gonna enjoy both. Let's get right into it. Here we go.
Is that caution tape?
It's caution tape. So he hasn't seen the intros yet. Intro 2 you might have seen that.
I think so.
I gotta stop it for a second because I gotta give Gabe a little bit of background. So this is Outro. This is going to connect a lot of his music videos are connected in this song. So you haven't seen all of them yet,
Right.
But I'll point them out when they come up. There's a ton. And guys in the comments, make sure if I miss any that you point them out as well. Here we go.
It's so crazy.
Dude, he's a beast. So this is intro.
I'm dedicated. Definition of dedication. Wrote this on record while I was levitating. Sitting in my room with the pen and paper. I'm innovative. They've been afraid of me since I was a second grader.
Oh my goodness.
His bars are incredible. So this is gonna be like Real. You were impressed with Real? Wait until you see this. We're gonna do this again. I love how he said he's in the room with the pen and paper, and he wrote this whole thing levitating.
Dude.
It's just incredible. This song is so incredible. Let's bring it back real quick.
So this is not outro, this is intro?
This is outro. So this part right here with the tape, with the caution tape, is from intro. Yep.
Gotcha.
So, but this song's called obviously outro.
I'm dedicated. Definition of dedication. Wrote this on record while I was levitating. Sitting in my room with the pen and paper. I'm innovative. They've been afraid of me since I was a second grader. I'm a kid on the playground. Mama told you to never play, but there's levels of music and I'm in the elevator.
There's levels to music, and I'm in the elevator. I love that. And then he said, "I'm that kid on the playground that your mom told you to never play with." His bars in this line are incredible, and it's a slower paced song. Like Real's like kind of in your face. This song's kind of like he's just coasting through, and he's just kind of showing off. So
There's a flipped car and his wife in this?
not his wife, his girlfriend at the time. It's not really his girlfriend, but the actress. Yeah,
Okay.
girlfriend at the time, I guess. But yeah, this is from the song "I Just Want to Know." You missed that one. He'll get it in the second round. So, all right, here we go. Let's bring it back a little bit.
Play, but there's levels of music and I'm in the elevator. Going up to the top floor. Look how we elevated. But you don't know the brand by now. You better get educated.
Woo! I love that line. You don't know the brand by now, you better get educated. My man is here to stay. I love it. Still the same
Scene.
still the same scene, yeah. Oh, she got a jacked up
Mean,
neck.
yeah.
There we go.
How we elevated, but you don't know the brand by now. You better get educated. Take both of my arms, rip them out of sockets and separate them. Forgive me, yeah, I know I get animated. Don't matter, I still write a better record than yours without a hesitation.
Ooh, shout out
Get more
Eminem.
motivated, just look at all the mind.
Is that an Eminem line?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
just thought he was doing another shout out to him.
Yeah, a little diss maybe. So little returns diss. So I like that how he said that though. I write a better record than yours without even hesitation. It seems easy for him, but I know he puts the work in. He talks about it too.
Without a hesitation, never been more motivated. Just look at all the minds I've opened and penetrated. See, I am the voice of all these kids that think things but never say them. That's why they come to my shows wearing the NF hoodies and hats low like we're carrying weapons. Put the control.
All right, we're gonna stop there for a second. The dude in the background raking the leaves. I never saw that before, but that's from Wake Up. Did we do that together?
No.
I don't think we did. I think I did that by myself. Check it out. The guy in the background's raking the leaves. That's from the music video Wake Up. Fantastic song too. And then when he kicked the chair over, he likes kicking things and hitting things, as you can see
Yes.
in some of his music videos.
And losing arms and legs. And
Exactly, yeah, tearing people apart. Here we go.
Flow like we're carrying weapons. Put the controllers away, it's game over. I promise I'm way colder. The fans keep saying that they're hungry for new music. Well, that's pretty convenient because I just made a plate for them. And now
I love it. Goodness.
His bars are incredible. I think he's second to none. Guys, I can't even speak right now. Put in the comments if there is a better lyricist you've seen out there that's clean, because I haven't found them yet.
And
I think
visual, like from the Trauma song we saw, I visualized being in a pool or an open water and stuff.
Yeah,
You can,
yeah.
with even out a video.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's incredible. He said that we're hungry for new music. Well, that's convenient because I just made a plate for him. And he's about to hit it with another bar too. Here it comes.
For new music, well, that's pretty convenient, cause I just made a plate for him. And I don't hear what none of y'all are saying. I just sit at the keys, feeling the music. Got me thinking on Beethoven. The game is a makeover.
He said, I sit at the keys, they thinking I'm Beethoven. That's just, he's too good. He's the GOAT. I'm telling you, he's the GOAT. Trying to convince this guy over here. He's a
Yeah.
fan, but. I don't
Almost
know.
bought a shirt, almost.
I'm going to buy you a shirt,
Yeah.
right? Once we hit 1,000 subs, I'm buying this guy some clothes. Here we
Do
go.
it.
I don't hear what none of y'all are saying. I just sit at the keys, feeling the music. Got me thinking on Beethoven. The game is a makeover. If you been waiting, the wait's over. You ain't noticed y'all about to witness a takeover. Yeah, they waiting for me to make.
He said, you're witnessing a takeover. I'm home. Yes, he is. He's home. So you saw the guy in the beater in the background. That's from Therapy Session. We haven't done it yet, but we'll definitely do it
Okay.
together. That's a powerful song, too. And I think this is from that as well. I could be wrong. Here we go.
The takeover. Yeah, they waiting on me to match the emotion that I had in the last one. What if I don't? They gon' tell me that I'm losing my passion. If I do, am I repeating my actions? Yeah.
Guys, this part right here where he's battling himself in his mind, I think is incredible because every artist relates to this. And he's so true because there's artists out there that just have a banging album that they come out with.
Yes.
And then the second album, they just turd the bed or
Yes.
however you want to call it. Because it's just, a lot of times artists are just like, man, we did really well in that first album. Are we going to be able to? And I think they get inside their own head with it. So I don't know if you agree with that.
And rush some of their stuff. So like they had, their whole concerts and stuff, and they had to come back. They rush kind of, they need to make more money. But it sounds like this guy just wants to connect and actually make good music. So
Yeah. And you guys know, 4 albums in, my man hasn't made a bad album yet.
I do, am I repeating my actions? Yeah, look, how could you leave us as
Yeah,
massive? There ain't
massive.
nothing I could write that'll match that. My biggest fear writing this record wasn't putting out trash. It was disappointing myself in the fan base. Now,
I like that too.
Interesting.
So what he's saying is he can't make bad music. He's humbly saying he can't make bad music, but what he said was he doesn't want to disappoint himself and the fan base. He's such a perfectionist with his music that he doesn't want to disappoint himself. He doesn't want to disappoint his fan base, which he isn't. I mean, he just gets better and better. And then the masks are from Therapy Session as well. That's same song with the guy at the beater. You'll see all the imagery going on in that song. So, back real quick.
this record wasn't putting out trash. It was disappointing myself in the fan base. Now, I want you to picture me. I'm in a hotel rapping, crying on the floor of the bathroom, staring in the mirror of my room, handshaking, playing How Could You Leave Us through the speakers on my iPhone, trying to figure.
Jeez.
There's a song, How Can You Leave Us? He drops the name of that. There's a little NF right there with the real hat on. But that's crazy. Now he's giving us more imagery. And I never noticed, guys, look close in the video, look in the picture. That's his album, that's his Mansion album picture. That's in the picture. The details with this guy are incredible.
Jeez.
Love it. Here we go.
Figure out if I'ma always feel the way that I feel, or maybe someday I can learn to be happy, or maybe I can't be. Cause if the music ain't emotional enough, they gon' call me a has-been. Pain's always been the root of my music. If I cut
There's
it off,
Mom.
how am I supposed to keep growing?
So there's his mom from How Can You Leave Us. Now we moved on to that music video of
Wow.
How Can You Leave Us. Remember, she was smoking and she was on the bed. I don't see the pills yet. But I liked what he said. He said, pain's always been the root of my music. If I cut it off, how am I supposed to keep growing? So he's talking about if he leaves the pain behind and he starts doing like upbeat music or whatever it may be, is he really gonna be growing in his music?
himself, yeah.
Yeah, crazy stuff. This song's so deep. I love it.
Call me a has-been. Pain's always been the root of my music. If I cut it off, how am I supposed to keep growing? If I let it go, won't my whole career be in ruins? That's when I realized this whole conversation is stupid. I never cared to impress people that don't even know me. I straight what I feel, so I started a
I will
movement.
say when he said that he doesn't care to impress people that don't know him. I think that's really cool because a lot of artists will try to grab people from different areas, just focusing not about themselves and just being fake.
Yeah.
But him staying real, as he says on his hat and stuff, I think that's you get a stronger fan base.
100%.
Does that make sense?
100%. So what do we know about the music industry today? a lot of sellouts, right?
Yeah.
They'll do anything just to get a like, a tweet, or a retweet, or whatever it may be. That's why people love NF, and I agree 100%. People like real people. And even if he steps on a couple toes when he says certain things or does whatever, he's staying true to himself. It's the same thing with this page. We're always going to glorify God through the page. We won't do music that's got cussing and all that stuff. We know that if we did an Eminem reaction, we get a ton of views. But you know what? We're here to glorify God. We can't do that. So we're sticking true to that. So.
Been trying to enjoy a career, but I don't know how to do it when I spend all of my time being afraid I'm gonna lose. But then I figured out the reason they follow me, the reason why these fans surrounding me. It's not because I'm a rap god. I don't need you people to bow to me. All they ever
I love that line. No joke, I catch myself all the time. You guys probably do it too, but I'll be just sitting there and my wife catches me too. I'll be like, it's not because I'm a rap god. I don't need you people to follow me. I just start, like, out of nowhere, my wife will be like, what? So it's just like, you get an NF tune in your head and you just start singing it. So it's
He said,
welcome to my life.
He said he's not a rap god. He doesn't need them to bow to him.
Yeah, so he said, it's not because I'm a rap god. And I think Eminem calls himself rap god.
Yes.
So I think that's what that line is. And then he's saying, I don't need you people to bow to me. And I love it. It's just the humility, more of humility from NF.
Right.
All right, here we go.
It's not because I'm a rap god. I don't need you people to bow to me. All they ever did was doubt me. Now everyone's proud of me. Acknowledge me and not you ain't ignoring the following. I'm just teaching them something they couldn't learn in their colleges. This is for the kids feeling like they live at the bottom and every day of their lives feel like it's darker than Halloween.
He said, teaching them something you can't learn in college. I love it. He attacks the education system a lot. He does it in When I Grow Up. He does it in this song as well. It's true, though. If you think about it, college teaches you the book stuff, the book smart stuff that you need. And you do need that for certain fields. But there's some things colleges can't teach you. Life lessons, you know what I mean? So, beautiful. Here we go. We're going to keep going.
Talk about Halloween. That's really good because we're in October.
Yeah, October. Here we go. Look at that timing. We didn't do that on purpose, if you were wondering. Here we go.
Is this Plane? That has to be part of that one.
Good call. Yeah. So Plane's from Real.
Okay.
The song
so
Real.
I remember.
Great call.
So how many of those? He does every single song in this album in there?
Not this album, but all of his music videos up to this point he puts in the song,
Gotcha.
I believe. Let me know if he misses one. Here we go. Bring it back a little bit further. This whole part at the end, guys, is my favorite part of this whole song.
This is for the kids feeling like they live at the bottom and every day of their lives feel like it's darker than Halloween. Yeah, you ain't alone out there. Look around you, we got a lot of fans in here. Couple 100,000, that's what we did last year. Listen to intro 3, trying to kill my fear. They'll get that in a minute. We about to shatter the critics. I am a savage, admit it. A lot of baggage I live in. That's why the passion is different. Really don't care if they get it. We're only 3 records in it, and this is just the beginning. I'm hard.
Whew. I'm gonna stop there for a second. That whole wordplay at the end,
Insane, untouchable. Yeah.
he's insane. So I love. This is one of my. I'm not gonna. I keep giving things away. This is one of my favorite songs. I'm just gonna say.
Really?
So this song's incredible. Yeah, I love it. This is just the end. But that whole time, this whole song's playing out. There's a violin going on in the background too. I love it. What you got?
Is that a phone? Keys?
Got keys.
Uh-oh. Foreshadowing something, no?
You got it. So he's foreshadowing something. So the crazy thing about the song too is when he dropped this album, this was the song he started with, even though it's outro. So what he did in this was he connected all his music videos. It's called Outro. And then the keys played a big part in this album, which I think is the Perception album. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. But the keys have a lot to do with intro 3, which I think we did react. Yeah, we did react to that. Remember, he says, I'm the one holding the keys. He's talking about he's battling fear. So now he's holding the keys. So he's pretty much saying, like, I got the keys. I'm in control now. I can unlock the cage or whatever it may be. So that's NF Outro. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. Stick around. We're about to get into NF Let Me Go. All right, guys, we're back. We just did NF Outro. Now we're doing NF Let Me Go. We're gonna dig right in. I love this song. This song's great too. This one's gonna be a tough one to pick. So make sure you guys comment and vote which song you want to move on. All right, here we go. NF Let Me Go.
From Frozen.
Yeah, from Frozen. Yeah. This song's a little bit better than the one from Frozen.
Just the violin again.
Dude, I love it. Do you get a Mulan feel?
Yes.
Like an Asian kind
Yes.
of? Yeah. Let us know if we're on the right track. I get like a Mulan, can't even say her name, a Mulan feel, like an Asian kind of music with this song. I love it.
100%.
One of my favorite beats is probably this song.
Really.
Oh, yeah. It's so different, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talk to you with my hands tied. Walk toward you on a fine line. Everybody has a dark side. I feel embarrassed when they see mine.
Oh yeah, I was about to stop that too.
Dude, everybody has a dark side. I feel embarrassed when everybody sees mine.
I feel like you can relate that to sin. I mean, everybody walks with sin, so.
Yeah. Now, one of us is perfect, except for Jesus, all right?
That's right.
So that's it. That's literally what Scripture says, and it's so true. And I never got why we all try and play it off like we're perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think about it. Facebook, you only post good things, which is a good thing. You don't want to put your
That's
dirty
facts.
laundry out there. But just remember, even people with like pictures where it looks like everything's hunky-dory and all that, everybody goes through struggles, okay? I go through struggles.
Yep.
Gabe goes through struggles. I know you guys go through struggles too. So just know we're all in this together, and we need to remember that too. So when
100%.
somebody messes up and does something that's not the best,
They're human.
Yeah, they're human. We need to pray for them, and we need to build them up. There we go.
Amen to that.
Bars already.
On a fine line. Everybody has a dark side. I feel embarrassed when they see mine.
Okay.
Rain falling from my dark skies. Clouds parting, but it's all lies. Shouldn't I see the sunshine now? Wonder how I look in God's eyes. My good
He said, I wonder how I look in God's eyes. Whew, that's a bar. So we're all sinners, you know what I mean? But Jesus is coming, and now if you accept Christ, God sees Jesus. He doesn't see us in our sinful nature. So I'm preaching today. Got a white shirt on, preaching today. Here we go. Bring it back.
That was good.
all lies. Shouldn't I see the sunshine now? Wonder how I look in God's eyes. Am I a good person or a lost one? Will this feel worth it when I'm all done? Will I feel ashamed to look?
He says, if I'm a good person, what was the next part he said?
I didn't catch it.
I hear.
Here, we'll bring it back.
You're good at like remembering the line, but I had something I had to say on that.
Let's try it.
Shine now, wonder how I look in God's eyes. Am I a good person or a lost one? Will this feel worth it
person
when
or
I'm
a
all
lost
done? Will I feel ashamed to like who I was?
I forgot what I was trying to say.
That's all good.
I'll catch you back in a second.
We'll try it one more time. Edit button.
I look in God's eyes. Am I a good person or a lost one? Will this feel worth it when I'm all done? Will I feel ashamed to like who I was? Will the pain vanish or will more come? Will I stay numb or regain love? Maybe someday have a taste of freedom. Will I take the poison out of my blood or just leave it there inside of my lungs? I know, no.
I love the way this song is set up. Awesome music in the beginning. Now he's just hitting us with bars. It's real quiet. The beat kicks up, and now it's kicking up even more. And just deep lyrics saying getting the poison out of his blood or his tongue or whatever he said. I love it.
For some reason, I feel like that's like a snake bite or something like that.
Yeah.
Like when it says poison, but
Yeah, 100%.
The poison out of my blood or just leave it there inside of my lungs. I know, no. I should let you go. Hands are feeling cold. Just leave me alone. No. I just want control. I feel so exposed. Liars in my home. No.
Liars in My Home. I think he's talking about his mind because he's always talking about his mind. And then he also said Leave Me Alone. That's another song that he had. So there's another tie-in of his songs. Here we go.
No. Please do not provoke. Noose around my soul. I cut down the road. They don't want me happy.
He said,
noose around the soul.
noose around the soul. I cut down the rope. I like that. I like that a lot.
Jeez.
He's going deep with these lines again.
No. Please do not provoke. Noose around my soul. I cut down the road. They don't want me happy. They don't want me fixed. They don't want me better. They just want me broke.
I will say when he's talking about no one wants you to be happy and things like that. That's very true, and you see that with your friend circle. Sometimes it starts with a lot of people, and then it starts to shorten down, which is a good thing because then you find out who your real friends are.
Sure.
Because some people don't want you to be happy, and that's fine. You just don't want them to eat at your table, but you don't want them,
Yeah, 100%. So I got a challenge for you guys. Be the change, all right? So I want to challenge you guys this week. Try and, when you hear gossip and all that going on, try and build up your friends instead of jumping into that conversation and talking down to the person. So
Oof.
yeah, that's a challenge. I always try to build people up instead of taking them down. I mess up sometimes too,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest. Here we go.
Bro, they don't want me happy, they don't want me fixed, they don't want me better, they just want me broke, but never listen, at least I admit it, block out all my vision, watching me diminish, that's my favorite pastime, I know nothing different, tell me something different, I don't see the difference, I just feel offended, I just feel defensive, why don't you accept me, I just need acceptance, time is of the essence, don't like how we spend it, you just want perfection, I need you to let me.
My
Who are
man
you
went
talking
off.
to?
My man went off. I think he's just talking about people in general.
Okay.
I don't know if it's his closed circle. Let us know if it is. I think he's just talking about people in general. Now we know NF he's on the big stage now.
Yeah.
So I think there's probably just haters on all sides just kind of hitting him. And I think that's what this song is really kind of talking about. So I could be wrong, but he went off in that little section. We're going to go back and hit it one more time because he just takes off. Let's go right here.
Oh, I cut down the road. They don't want me happy. They don't want me fixed. They don't want me better. They just want me broke, but never listen. At least I admit it. Block out all my vision. Watching me diminish. That's my favorite pastime. I know nothing different. Tell me something different. I don't see the difference. I just feel offended. I just feel defensive. Why don't
I like how he said, I just feel offended. That's what a lot of people these days, a lot of things offend people too much. And the problem with it is, if it's truth, we can't be offended by it. It should be convicting, not offending. And I think that's something that we've lost as a society, all right? If Gabe tells me a truth and it's something I need to hear, I shouldn't be offended by it. I should be convicted by it, all right?
Right.
If I'm cheating on my wife and Gabe says, yo, you need to stop because that's a sin and that's not good, you know what I mean? I shouldn't be like, oh, I'm offended by that. I should say, you know what, Gabe really cares about me because he's telling me something that I shouldn't be doing and he's trying to help me out. So we're continuing the preaching, all right?
Sir.
I'll tell you, Sunday, all right?
White shirt.
Yeah, Sunday. Wear the white shirt. We'll see you at church. Here we go.
you accept me? I just need acceptance. Time is of the essence. Don't like how we spend it. You just want perfection. I need you to let me. Let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go.
Interesting.
I love it. Build up, build up, build up, and then he hits the chorus, and it's just so soothing and calm, and just let me go. I love it.
Let me go where?
That's what you guys got. You guys got to tell us. Keep us.
Let me
Make
go.
sure you guys let us know in the comments. Here we go.
Maybe like his mind?
Might be.
Interesting.
Here it comes.
Still about to pick up.
Oh yeah.
Why'd you say I don't belong here, huh? Fill a bucket full of my tears, huh? Pour it out the water, all of my insecurities whenever I'm scared. I watch them grow and say I don't care. I pray to God to ask if hope's real and
I pray to God to ask if hope's real. Okay, a lot of us are in these situations, right? Is hope real? A lot of people don't think that's something that you can achieve. All right. When I grew up in a rougher neighborhood, and there were days and even weeks where I'd go through it and I'd be like, man, am I ever going to be able to reach the things that I would love to reach?
Right.
But always hold on to hope. All right. God cares about you. He loves you. So
Hope and faith.
hope and faith. Yep. Here we go.
whenever I'm scared. I watch them grow and say I don't care. I pray to God to ask if hope's real. And if it isn't, I was thinking maybe you could introduce us. We ain't met still. Yeah, my chest.
He said, that was a bar. He said, I hope you could introduce me because we still haven't met still. So we know NF's almost 30 and we know the struggles that he's gone through. And once again, he's just laying out his dirty laundry for us all to take part in. So that's crazy.
Ask if hope's real, and if it isn't, I was thinking maybe you could introduce us. We ain't met still. Yeah, my chest feels like a blade's in it. Who put it there? I think they did it. Out the cell now, where am I headed? Am I hellbound? Will I find heaven? Will I be?
Oh, he said, first off, he said it feels like a blade's in his chest. How many times have we felt like our heart is just getting ripped apart in the inside? And then he said, am I heaven bound or is hell, or am I heaven bound or am I hellbound or whatever he said?
Hell sent, yeah.
So that's deep. They're the questions we need to ask ourselves too. All right, what is truth in this life, and are we on the right path? So
Interesting.
right, wow. Again, just the vulnerability, being super honest with us and himself.
Chest feels like a blade's in it. Who put it there? I think they did it. Out the cell now, where am I headed? Am I hellbound? Will I find heaven? Will I feel better or just regret it? If I let you go and find the 7 letters I've been looking for,
7
it's like it's
letters.
never.
So help us out. I never knew. I went through it all. I don't know what the 7 letters. I thought I love you. ILOVE.
YOU, no, it's
Yeah.
no.
So let us know in the comments. What are the 7 letters that he's talking about? That's the one part of the song. I have no clue what he's talking about. So let us know. All
Oh, Let Me Go.
right. Watch it be Let Me Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, it might be. Is it Let Me Go? Let us know in the comments. Game Money got it.
Will I find heaven? Will I feel better or just regret it? If I let you go and find the 7 letters I've been looking for, it's like it's never ending. Open all the doors and let the peace enter. I'm so pitiful at times, miserable inside. They want me to hide. No. How can I survive? Change your state of mind. I should say goodbye. No. They want me.
He said, I got to change my state of mind. I should say goodbye. That's a bar, too.
Yeah.
So now it sounds like he's having an inner battle with himself. It's kind of like the angel and the demon on the shoulders, and like they're battling each other at this part. So crazy.
I should say goodbye. No. They want me to beg. They want me to plead. They want me to die. They just want me dead. They just want me hurt. Don't want me to live. Don't want me alive. Stop with the pretending. I don't feel respected. I just feel rejected. I don't like rejection. You promise protection. I don't feel protected. I just feel neglected. How can I respect it? I'll teach them a lesson. I pick up the weapon. Aim in your direction. Shoot him.
So
He's spitting.
Yeah, he's just spitting. And the crazy thing is, it's all words that end in TION, or at least sound that way. And he's just weapon, perfection, rejection. Dude,
Jeez.
he's just rattling off. Machine Gun right now. We're going to go back. Here we go.
Like rejection, you promise protection. I don't feel protected. I just feel neglected. How can I respect it? I'll teach them a lesson. I pick up the weapon. Aim in your direction. Shoot at my reflection. Shatter my perception.
Wow.
Hate it when I-
He said, aim in your direction, shoot at my reflection.
Yeah.
Dude, this song's incredible. This is going to be tough, guys. You need to help us out on
Yes.
this road. All right, here we go.
feel protected. I just feel neglected. How can I respect it? I'll teach them a lesson. I pick up the weapon. Aim in your direction. Shoot at
And
my
that beat,
reflection.
too.
Shatter my perception. Hate it when I'm desperate. You just want perfection. I want you to let me.
You just want perfection. We can't expect perfection from our spouses, our friends, and things of that
No.
nature. We need to break that.
They say be like God.
Yeah.
Yeah, be like God, not you can be exactly like
Exactly.
God.
Yeah, it says be Christ. We're supposed to be
Christ-like.
Christ-like. Yep. But we're never going to add up to who Christ was.
Yep.
So he's just the example, the ultimate example. It was the violin.
Yeah, those are my 2 questions. What is the 7 letters, and then what is that let me go? Like, I'm still trying to...
So I think I might have figured it out just from listening to this song. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. I think the let me go might be the angel and the demon going on. And I think it's the negative saying let me go, and the positive just, because there was a part where the positive was like, no, you're good. You know what I mean? Like, look at the positives and all that stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Could be
yeah.
wrong, but that's what I'm kind of thinking. Love this beat.
An outro to the song?
Dude.
Okay.
And he's got the drumming going on.
Does he make his own beats?
Tommy Prophet, I think, makes his beats. Let me know if I'm correct or not. If it is, shout out to Tommy Prophet. I think that's the guy who makes his beats.
Jeez.
Check him out. I think he's on Instagram as well. Such a good song.
Oh yeah. Beast.
All right, we'll stop there. NF Let Me Go, another banger. So we did NF Outro versus NF Let Me Go. Both fantastic songs. I'm going to kick it over to Gabe this time. He's going to
Let's
start
do
us
it.
off. All right,
Yeah,
Gabe.
so outro for me was excellent in the sense of visuals. Again, like he said, I haven't seen all of them, but he definitely pointed out that he connected all of his videos to his song, which is amazing because another artist that I like is John Bellion. What he does is he matches all of his, albums into one song, which I think is beautiful. It's very hard to do. It's not easy. You can go ahead and try that. So I really love that part. So definitely 10 out of 10. But as far as music and connection and just lyricism directly, I'm going to have to go with Let Me Go for this one because, again, the beat as well. I'm a drummer, so definitely instruments definitely stick out to me. So
There you go.
I go with Let Me Go.
All right, Gabe's got Let Me Go. I'm going to go with, I'm going to start with Outro. I already admit it, Outro is one of my favorite songs of NF. In all of his albums, I think it's just an incredible piece of art. And I also think I might have had you focus on the imagery more.
Yeah.
Not trying to sway your vote in any way possible. But I think I had you focus on the imagery more than the lyrics.
Yeah.
So that might have played a part. But the good thing is we're going to go through, hopefully, round 2
Yes.
with Outro. But we'll see. And then Let Me Go. This song is so close to Outro. This whole last album that NF did is just a masterpiece. The more I listen to it, I'm like, man, he's just so good. The lyrics in Let Me Go are so deep. And then the questions that we still have about the song make it even deeper for me. But I'm going to go with Outro. So you guys know what that means. 1-1 again. We're going to need your guys' help. Vote in the comments.
We don't do that on purpose either. That's
Yeah, we
kinda
do.
crazy.
Yeah, we do not do it on purpose. I promise you guys. There are songs if you want to go back on the NF playlist where we do agree on the same song. So guys, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We're on Instagram. Check it out. God bless. Catch you on the next video. All right, we got that good. Outro's good.
I won't be able to see the button at the bottom.
Oh, that's right. So we'll pause it. When we pause it,
You'll
we'll take a second. I can edit it out. I'll
Okay.
check it, just make sure it's good, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
So, this song's got a music video. Well, I'll go into it. Oh, we're filming right now. Hey, what's up, guys? All right, here we go.